that's why you should marry me. And that's why, hi everyone. My name is Mona Gami. I am a self-identified woman boss and CEO of my own matchmaking company, Matchsticks. Matchsticks, the match that sticks, and the spark that thaws. So here's the thing. I am 30. I know you couldn't tell. Skincare. And the clock is ticking. Apparently, not being married and running my own matchmaking business is a PR nightmare. Being married to your work isn't enough these days. So here's my pitch. You get a destination wedding of your choice. All you have to do is show up, marry me, pay for half the wedding, feminism, and spend the rest of your life with me. As for the invites, I did leave it pretty vague, just Mona's getting married. You're allowed to pick your own wedding party.
What's in it for me?
Next question.
Why can't you find yourself your own match?
I ask myself the same thing every day.
When's the wedding?
Next week.
Well, the doctors say that I have some sort of yeast infection, and my mama tried to deny it, but then they found the crusts. Do you want to see? My name is Judy Arnold. My parents own the Arnold Bread Company. I'm sure you've heard of it. I've only eaten bread my entire life, and some might say that that's unhealthy, but, well, I've been diagnosed with a kind of superpower, my mama likes to call it, where I eat it and I start to know things. Like I know, you used to be a tuba in your past life. My kindergarten teacher actually kicked me out because I knew that she was Stalin in her past life, and I didn't really like those values. But sometimes it says things that I don't really like. But life is hard. And the bread doesn't lie.
Can I take some before pictures of you for my TikTok? Yeah, I'm Tucker Lipschitz, Tuck McStuffins on TikTok. Can I take some pictures of you? You know how Starbucks got rid of the plastic straws? And they have like cardboard straws and like paper straws? And they kind of suck, but they're better for us. That's what I do with my plastic surgery. We don't use plastic. We use sustainable materials. We want to empower our patients to feel sustainably more attractive. I don't even like to think of it as a plastic substitute. I think it's like Yastic. Sometimes we run out of cardboard and we'll use stuff like polyester, cotton, leaves, dirt, sawdust. Yeah, so after high school, I just went straight to online med school, and they were like, who wants to be a plastic surgeon? And I was like, I do, but plastic? What about like the sea turtles and the dinosaurs? And so I was like, I want people to be hotter, but I don't want to kill any dinosaurs. The like budget is super low, and so we just got to using all our own materials, like stuff we could find. iPhones, gravy, cranberry sauce, placenta. I don't know if that's vegan though. And I was home and I just was looking at all the people in my town thinking, you could be a little hotter. You know, the polyester BBLs are flying off the shelves. You should get one now before they run out. I bet you didn't know it was legal to give a kid lip fillers if the fillers are Play-Doh. The dance moms love me. This is one of my patients. This is her before. This is her after. The cheekbones, mustard. HIPAA? Oh yeah, HIPAA. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I missed that class, but I did the studying on my own. I know how to like fix the hip dips really well. You use balloons, biodegradable balloons.
Hey, I'm Krista Chanterelle. I'm just a normal 35-year-old woman whose life got turned upside down. about 3 weeks ago, my hands were surgically replaced by dogs. It wasn't life-saving or anything. It was an elective experimental surgery that I did because I saw a flyer and it was for coupons. I woke up in the hospital bed and instead of hands, there they were. So I thought, okay, well, I mean, if I'm stuck with these little guys, might as well name them. So this one's Lefty. Lefty's a real classic dog, so energetic. He's so snuggly and so sweet. And this one's Ichabod. I think he might be the runt of the litter. He's also constantly wet, and I didn't even know dogs had the mental capacity to do this, but he actively gaslights me. He sometimes leaves little accidents, and then he just makes me think that I did it, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Ichabod, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that. I'm so sorry. Don't do that. I've been watching a lot of Dog Whisperer, and you might be wondering, how has this impacted my dating life? So, of course, my life is really different now. There are a lot of new, fun things that are happening with this new chapter in my life. For example, I can't go to grab food to eat it because they'll get to it first. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. So I cannot fucking handle this. I cannot handle this. But I've always really considered myself an optimist, and I like to see the best of every situation. Since the surgery, my carpal tunnel's gone. I'm so excited to see where I learn and grow as a person with my 2 new friends. I have been marking the progress, and they are actively growing. So we'll see how that goes.
Hi, my name is David Teller Fieldini, and I am thrilled to be on Penn and Teller. No, not Penn and Teller. Not Penn and Teller, fool us. Okay. Who are you? Who are you? So yes, I am a magician. Yeah, we do still exist, yes. Pretty much any kind of trick is my game. We do card tricks, coin tricks, paper tricks, rabbit tricks, people tricks. Got a rabbit right here, actually. Oops, forgot it, just kidding. But we do have paper tricks and people tricks, illusion tricks, and as well as other tricks. I would like to see some, yes, of course. As you see, this is a rope. Very real. Real rope, tug. Kids love this one especially. We're gonna make a loop, take our real scissors. Again, no funny business. No funny business. Take scissors. So we got. All right. Woo! It's exciting. So I got a level with you. You may not have noticed, I'm pretty slick, but some of my tricks are not exactly by the book. I don't finish them. As you can see, I was gifted when I was young, the Practical Encyclopedia of Magic. You can see I started with chapter 1, setups. Every good magic trick has to start with a setup. Unfortunately, it came to me just half the book, so the half the book isn't there. But I really went through chapter 1 setups and learned it inside out. And I think that's all you need to know, really, is the beginning part of the trick. Do you have a dollar bill I could use? That would be super helpful. Perfect. We love the money. We're gonna take our dollar bill, put it into this 100% genuine machine, and put it down right like this. And now watch closely, as before your eyes, it turns into a regular piece of paper. There we go. Thank you. And as you can see, it's well loved, and I clearly went through it. And
Is that my money?
nope. That's my bookmark. Yeah, those other tricks I was talking about, they're very convenient. I gotta make money somehow too. Quite frankly, I think that the stuff I do is worthy of me taking a little bit off the top every now and then. And people give me dollars to disappear, and I need them.
Listen, I can't stay long. Take this note. You must hold it in utmost secrecy. It can only be opened upon the death of Mr. Mime. Do you hear me? The death of Mr. Mime.
Who is Mr. Mime?
I can't say more. bell tower. It strikes. I must be off.
Who was that again?
I think he said his name was Dr. Jekyll. Where did the lights go? I'm gonna get the lights.
Please, sir, can I give some more? Hello, my name's Polliver Grift, and I'm a full-time professional street urchin. My parents left me in a little bundle outside the orphanage with a little note that said, "Too darn rambunctious for us." But the orphanage managed. Me and the other boys at the orphanage, we go around old London town, we loiter on corners, we play our stick and hoop, and sometimes we prance on the cobblestones. Charles Dickens is actually a good friend of mine, and he used me and my pals as a bit of inspiration for some of his tales. I have a friend named Diminutive Timothy, and he shortened it for the book to Tiny Tim. There's a lot of different recipes you can use to incorporate gruel. Gruel on a stick. You can freeze gruel, and you can melt gruel. If you want to know how to tell how old your gruel is, you can cut a cross section and count the rings, the ringworms. Sorry. I'll tell you this much: gruel doesn't look good, but once it goes in your mouth, the results may vary. I'm 12 years old. That's one for every number on my timepiece. Well, somebody took it. That's all right. You probably can use it better than I can. Unlike some of the other boys who scrounge about for bits and bobs, I'm a put pocket. I leave little gifts and trinkets for people to discover in their pockets. Sometimes it's little chestnuts or little bits of dust, like a little bolt or a little monkey to give them a laugh. Sometimes I'd like to leave little affirmations in their pockets so they can be like, "Oh, what's this?" It's like, "You have a nice smile." "Oh, what's this in my pocket over here?" "You got a great personality." Just little nice messages to make people feel better and they're going about their day. Sometimes they'll catch me and they'll say, "Boy, what are you taking? You taking my wallet?" And I'll say, "No, sir, I'm leaving you a little gift, and I'd appreciate it if you'd have some gratitude, and also please adopt me." I have this fantasy whenever I sleep of my parents both being chimney sweeps and being stuck in a chimney, and then I'm walking by and I say, "Can I help you?" And I tug on their legs, and suddenly they're free, and they go, "Polliver, we left you at the orphanage by mistake. We meant to leave your brother. Come home with us." And I'll say, "It's no skin off my back. The orphanage taught me a lot about courage."
You can't smoke in here.
How dare you confront Mr. Gordon? Do you know what I can do to you, kid?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't really do that shit anymore. I did used to be one of Satan's best demons, but what can I say? Sometimes you get introduced to good ganja and gnarly waves, and you just decide you want to take to a life of surfing and smoking. Yes, I am still technically employed by Dark Satan himself, but I haven't seen him in a couple hundred years. You know, I'm honestly not even convinced that he exists. I let Thomas Jefferson go accidentally 5 or so years ago. That was a whole snafu. He was one of the ones where, you know, we really had to keep him down in hell. I mean, you can guess some of the reasons, but some of them I can't talk about on camera. Smoking a particularly lovely strain that day, Lilac Diesel. I was just drifting off in the clouds, and Mr. Jefferson made a break for it, and he got out. So, and I did have a pretty big incident back in, I guess it was 73. I'm sorry, I don't think I can talk about that one right now. It's still just a little too fresh. But yeah, hey, you know, if you ever find yourself down in hell, feel free to give a call, or you can just call me Jake. They'll know who you're talking about.
My name's Wrath Turner. I'm 32 years old, and I live up in Lewis in Essex County, northern Vermont. I work on a maple farm, my own. You may know my brand, Mad Maple. Pretty good syrup, if I do say so myself. If you don't know me from my maple business, you probably know me from the thing I'm really known for across the United States. I am the first person ever to record evidence of Small Hand, the most dangerous, devious, and dastardly cryptid of the northeastern woodlands. I'm just going out, checking my trees on the mountainside when I see something. So I'm going up, sneaking up on him, seeing what he's doing, and this furry little thing is guzzling straight from the tap of one of my trees. So I'm like, hey, stop that, you animal. He turns around, and right then I knew that was no bear. That thing was a primate. But the thing that stuck out most about him, this thing had baby hands on a 10-foot beast. Did all these little jazz hands toward me with those little things, just moved him around a little bit and then took off running. Ever since then, I've been trying to capture evidence of this creature to show scientists, to prove its veracity. This is a picture of a small hand I captured on my trail cam that I set up after this first encounter. What other evidence do you need for his reality, right? He's there, indisputable. The Association of American Scientists seems to disagree. AAAS is more like asses, am I right? Anyway, you see, he likes to play little pranks on me. I had my girlfriend over. Things were getting steamy in the cabin. I was going in for it, and I look out my window. Who do I make eye contact with? That bastard primate. Small Hand was there staring me in the eye. Of course, later she was like, oh, you can't perform in bed. No, I can, all right? It's just that when a monkey's staring at you in the eyes, it's a little hard to... No. I get this all the time. It's not Bigfoot, okay? It's not. Bigfoot is a completely different primate. I mean, he looks pretty much the same, but you can tell by the hands, okay? Okay? The hands are the signal. They're tiny like babies, all right? Like little baby hands. That's what he's got.
Hi, I'm Donovan Jacobson. I'm 37, and I'm an artist.
And I'm Gonzago.
Do you mind actually taking off your mask for the interview?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm a ventriloquist. I think I got a less conventional start than most people. We all know what happened in March of 2020 last year. I was all slated to start ventriloquy school, and then all of a sudden there's all this wah. It's not like you can do ventriloquy school on Zoom. What do people cheat? You can use audio voiceovers, have like a GIF loop. And we don't like cheaters in the ventriloquy business. It's all serious. This is very serious business. I've actually had multiple people come up to me after shows and go, that was the best ventriloquy act I've ever seen. Well, actually they might have said, that's the only time I've ever seen ventriloquy at an open mic, but fundamentally those are the same statement.
Can you give us an example of your act?
Yeah.
I'm Gonzago. I'm a chef. I go in the kitchen and I cook on the pizza.
He's Italian, you see. You can hear it.
All right, I've got a joke for you.
Oh, whatever is it?
What do you call two pigs playing tug of war?
I don't know.
Pork!
Yes, art is expensive, so I do live with my mother, Sandra. She's gotten very fond of Gonzago and his voice. He helps in the kitchen, He cooks the pizza.
Sandra and me are great friends. I say, Sandra, I love you, and I'm proud of you, son.
I can bring snacks. My name is Bryce Tate of the Westport Tates. You may have heard of my family business, Tate Tuna. TM. I am next in line to take over the business. And so I got very hungry nowadays. My family lives in a mansion off the coast of the tail of Massachusetts in, of course, Westport. There's been an unfortunate recent new development in my life. I've figured out I'm actually part seagull. That kind of throws a wrench in things. My beak hasn't dropped yet. That is, I've been told that's coming later. My great Tate grandfather, Jim Tate, he went a little crazy and began to, I hate to be vulgar for the camera, but he began to mate with the seagulls, if you will, and that was it caused a recessive gene in the family. So now, of course, I'm cursed. Of course, a face like this would be perfect for advertising, but not like a squawking maniac, which I will soon become. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Our rival business, of course, Carlisle Cod. They live in Eastport, the Carlisles of Eastport. Ward Carlisle is my sworn nemesis. He has begun to taunt me. Ward Carlisle has all this. He will make fun of me during school hours. Look at all these feathers and you know. Look at this guy turning into a bird, which of course I am. So he's not wrong. You know what? Word around the street is that Ward has chlamydia as well. So how's that for your business proposition there, Carlisle? Okay.
Hi, my name is Lila. I'm 10 years old. I live on a farm with a lot of horses. My favorite horse is Buttercup. Buttercup and I were born on the same day, so we're practically twins. A little tidbit about me. I love hair, a lot. I really love the manes of my horses, and it takes a lot for me to restrain myself from cutting off their manes. I really do love them, but their hair is my favorite part. I would never cut my own hair. It's far too special. So one other thing about me and the horses is I'm their designated doula. While they're giving birth, I find myself just stroking the manes of the mothers, those long, luscious, thick, beautiful manes. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Lila, wow, well, you got it all figured out. Wanna know one thing? When I grow up, I want to be the person who does the last checks. My favorite day of the entire year at school is last check day. It's a really fantastic day because you get to touch all the people's hair and comb through it, and I'm sometimes kind of isolated on the farm with all my horses. I'm really excited to make new friends and look at their hair, and sometimes I do bring around a little pair of scissors just in case I see some hair that I just can't refrain from getting a little snippet of, but I do my best not to do that. Mama says that's really not nice. Well, bye for now.
Hey, yeah, so my name is Chadsworth Tinglesby. I'm the third, but you can call me Cheth. So it's like a nickname back from grade 8, my early rugby days. Yeah, a little joke between me and the boys. So I had these short shorts and I would chafe a lot, and I had to put a lot of cream on for the irritation. I grew up in Surrey with my parents until I went to Eton, obviously. My boys always say I really know how to put the mess in Eton mess, but I'm 24 now. So my family's been cracking down on me to get more serious. I honestly don't really get it because I do have a full-time job. I really don't get how law school is going to better prepare me for the future more than working as a promoter. I have to manage so many variables in a single night, especially during the spring recess season on Ibiza. I love to see my dad try to manage opening night at Manchengo during Bastille Day weekend. Yeah, I would just really love for my family to have some respect for the hard work I do.
Everybody get in your position. Pay attention.
They even asked me if I wanted to be on Love Island, but I had to turn them down because my girlfriend Chelsea said I couldn't do it. She's proper fit, so I'll look past it for now, but it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Oh, speaking of the devil, look who's giving me a call right now. If it isn't my bad little chica giving me a ring. What's up, baby girl? Yeah, I'm in an interview. No, but I can always spare a minute for my number one lady. Oh, you saw the pictures from the Bond premiere party? Oh, no. This is all just a huge misunderstanding. She was French. It means absolutely nothing. You know I love you. Because you're my girlfriend. Why would I date someone I didn't find attractive? Babe, I am so sorry, but they're actually telling me I gotta wrap this one up right now. We'll chat about this later. I love you, baby. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry about that one. Yeah, you know how they are. Yeah, so that's pretty much it about me, surface level. I'm really hoping you'll seriously consider me for the position of hosting Too Hot to Handle UK. Cheers.